Oh.
Hello, darling.
Good morning.
Lucky. May we help you find something?
Yeah. I was looking to see if you have a copy of Moby Dick.
Yeah, Moby Dick.
Yeah, because we're reading it in English class, and I forgot my book in my locker.
Oh, how splendid that you're studying Melville.
Yeah.
Of course we have a copy, but you won't find it over there. It's over here somewhere. Oh, I do love the story of that great white whale.
Speaking of large, obtrusive animals, you haven't brought that infernal hound with you, have you?
No, sir.
Good.
Look, it's over here, Lucky, see? Third one down.
Yes.
That's right.
Moby Dick, right here.
Have you got to that heart-rending chapter where they chase the whale down and trap it? Oh, you can almost hear the poor creature's death cries. Such a brilliant rendering of man's inhumanity.
No, I haven't gotten to that part yet. But thanks, I'll take real good care of it.
I'm not worried.
Well, I'd better get home and hit the books. But don't worry, Mr. Quartermain. I won't hit this one too hard.
All right.
Hey, Lucky.
Hey.
Hi,
Emily.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Here.
Grandmother?
Hi, Mr. Q. Hi, Miss Q. So is there any word from Jason?
Nothing yet, I'm afraid. Oh, dear, when I think of him out there all alone.
Grandmother, Jason knows how to take care of himself.
Jason does, yes.
Emily, Reginald's in the kitchen. He's waiting for you to help you with your science project.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. All right, thanks.
Okay.
So I checked all of Jason's old haunts, and he's nowhere to be found.
Well, that's hardly surprising. Jason's old haunts don't mean anything to him.
Well, at least it was worth a try.
I disagree. That young man, whom I find more and more difficult to identify as my grandson, is deliberately setting this family off.
It's because we set him off.
Oh.
No, I drove him right out of this house because I wouldn't
Monica,
accept...
listen to me. Maybe this is just what he needs. Maybe a little bit of time and space and, you know, Jason will come back.
But will he be the Jason that we knew?
Well, right now, I'd just be glad to know that he's all right. Oh, how will he ever manage?
Well, Jason has always been very resourceful.
But he won't touch the resources at hand.
He wouldn't take a penny, or his charge card, or his checkbook.
You wait and see. When he's out there, and he's hungry, and there's no money,
Oh, you
or
know,
warm place to go...
He could always get a job. And you know what? Whether he remembers or not, I'm sure he's as proud and as bullheaded as any other Quartermain. You can count on it.
Thank you, darling. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. Whatever happened to the vase that belongs there?
Well, maybe one of the staff moved it or broke it.
Oh, they would have told me about it.
Ah. There, huh? Isn't it obvious? I'll bet you anything that Jason stole it to raise cash.
Oh, Jason steal?
Oh, who cares about the damn vase? We got 100 of them.
Wait, why would Jason throw out all his cash and his credit cards and then steal a vase? It don't make no sense.
Nothing Jason is doing is making much sense. I think it's time we step in and help him out.
How are we going to do that when he refuses any help?
Well, I've been thinking about this, and I've got an idea. But it's going to cost you. I propose that each of us, grandfather, grandmother, Monica, Alan, AJ, myself, as well as my mother, transfer 1% of our ELQ stock into Jason's name.
What?
The idea bothers you, AJ?
Well, not in principle, no, but
Well, it sure as the devil bothers me. The boy's already walked out on his bank account. We can't risk putting ELQ stock into his hands.
We can't control what Jason's going to do with his own money, but we can put certain restrictions on the stock. We can set it up so he can't sell it or vote it, but it'll always be there to protect him.
Well, it's a very generous offer, Ned, but I don't think Jason would accept it.
Well, that's the beauty. He doesn't need to know about it.
Then what's the point? There's certainly money enough if the need arises, to help him, but I wager that after a few days away from the comforts of home and without the availability of ready cash, he'll come back here begging for his allowance.
I don't think so, Father.
Huh?
I agree, dear. And I'd be happy to assign some of my stock to Jason. Monica?
Well, yes. I mean, I certainly would. It goes without saying.
I'm with you.
AJ? You had a problem with it?
Well, I guess I couldn't help but thinking that Jason was going to hold more stock than I do.
And you think that's, inappropriate?
No. No, under the circumstances, I think it makes a lot of sense.
Well, grandfather?
Apparently you're the only holdout.
I'm the only one with a grain of sense, except maybe Tracy. And I doubt that you'll be able to convince your mother to fork over any of her precious holdings.
Oh, I think I can. My mother owes me big time, and I think she's well aware of it. Unless, of course, you plan to form some sort of alliance to shut out one of your own flesh and blood.
I'll go along with this, provided that I vote Jason's shares.
I'll call the lawyers and have them pound it out.
Isn't this suspiciously generous on your part, Ned?
Oh. Well, you're referring to the old Ned, Mr. Q. This one's been transformed by the love of a good and honest woman.
Pity it didn't do the same for you, dear.
I assure you, my only interest here is protecting Jason.